Wise has bank accounts in over 50 countries across the globe and holds a significant amount of money in each of those countries. Now, how does Wise work? Wise have figured out a way of sending money abroad for a fraction of the cost of traditional banks and other services such as PayPal. I'm myself in the UK and constantly send money abroad for business purposes and sometimes to friends, mostly in the US and sometimes to China. Let's use me as an example. If I have a $1,000 invoice to pay someone in the US, Wise uses a live exchange rate which you see on Google. So for my supplier or friend I'm sending money to receive $1,000, I would only need to send £760, whereas if I make that same transfer using PayPal, I would need to send £800, meaning I need to send more money just to make the same payment. The reason being because my bank and PayPal not only charge a higher transfer fee, but they also make money on the exchange rate. As a heads up, if this is the first time you've used Wise, then feel free to use the Wise link in the video's description or my pinned comment in the comment section, which will give you your first free money transfer. Now let's use a new example of making a payment of £1,000 to a supplier in the US who has a US bank account. If I use the conventional method of using my bank, they would firstly convert the money at a poor exchange rate and charge you for converting it. Wise, on the other hand, have come up with a smarter way of doing things which avoids actually sending money across borders. For example, when sending money from the UK to someone in the US, you simply transfer Wise the total amount you wish to send in your local currency. So I would send Wise £1,000 from my UK bank account into Wise's UK bank account. Once they receive that money, which only takes a couple of seconds, they then calculate how many dollars that would be using the mid-market currency, which is essentially the live exchange rate you see on Google. So at this moment in time, it will be $1,340. And then they send that amount of money from their US bank account to the US bank account of your recipient. So they don't actually convert money into another currency. They're not sending the money from the UK to the US. They're simply receiving the money into their UK bank account and then they're sending the money out from their US bank account. I don't know how it's taken anyone this long to figure this out. It's an absolutely brilliant idea, but this is essentially how TransferWise, aka Wise, can afford such low fees and the mid-market value, aka the live exchange rate you see on Google.